Hello, how are you? Hello, everybody. Nice to see you. Hello, Andy. And Black Cat Coins. Hello, mate. Nice to see you. And people will join in later on, no doubt, and also on catch up. And a couple of things to let you know before we start. So, what you see going across the screen there is this place. And here we've got 4 raffles up. Now, I know we've got our own raffle site, but these 4 raffles up are over here. Raffle have got over 100,000 members. So I'm thinking if I can get a few raffles going on there and maybe harness some of their members. So you can see there's a Harry Potter silver there for 50p and Birmingham's Peedfort for 50p and Alan Turing 50p and a Peter Rabbit in a Perspex case 2018 in colour 50p. And they're all 50p a go to enter. And all you need is if you copy down, get a pen and paper, I'm going to leave that on the screen, copy that down, RAFFALL, raffle.com/TGBCH_prizes. So even though I'm trying to harness their members to bring them over, there's no reason why you can't have a go if you want to. If they've got over 100,000 people that like entering raffles, and I noticed that a couple of the coin people on here have got like 1,000 members, 1,000 people following. So there's people out there that like this sort of thing as well. We just got to let them know about our site. So there you go. So you can join in on that one. And further up the chat, you can also see the links. I'll post messages to some channels. Kevin Warden, hello, mate. Robert Barnes, hello, mate. And Dinky Cross, Jennifer, hello to you, lovely. So you can have a go in that one if you want. Now, for a bit of an investment, call it an investment if you like, I've been putting up some auctions. The link is available, it's on eBay. And at the moment, you've got a silver proof 40th birthday Duke of Cambridge, and it's at £10.60. There's an Alan Turing plus a TGBCH Kew Gardens Christmas, and I think it might even have another Alan Turing TGBH in there. That's up to £36. So I'm going to be putting up a load of auctions tomorrow, which will be up for about 10 days. So if you copy this link, and don't worry if you aren't able to copy the link, just send me a message when you can, and I'll reply with the link to the auctions so that you can have a look. And there will be a price that interests all of you. You know, one of you might think, well, I can afford 15 quid. I'll go that for the Peedfort silver. And then hopefully for me, you get outbid, you know, but if you don't get outbid, you end up winning it. So money is very, very tight out there. It's the tightest I've ever seen it on eBay. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these auctions do. But do pay attention to the web link to this page, because I'm going to be putting up a fair few tomorrow in order to try and raise a few quid for 10 days time. Okay, so you know about those two things now. And that raffle is, they're going to have bigger prizes on them as well. I'm going to start doing some bigger prizes over there, not just like one silver coin, but a big bundle. And I'm also going to do more big bundles over on our own raffle site and try and cut down the number of raffles that we're doing, which is a bit arse about face, considering that what we've been working on is having more and more and more and more raffles every week. What the problem that has is the amount of workload that brings with it. The more raffles there are, the more prizes get won, the more work there is to do. So what I'm going to pander to I'm going to pander to the subscriptions. The people who've got subscriptions, I've got to make sure that they're getting well value for money. And so I shall make sure of that in order, because I don't want to lose any subscriptions. I don't want to get a few more. So, but there's going to be less raffles, but there's going to be more stuff in there, you know, less £100 prizes, £50 prizes, and more £500 prizes and £1,000 prizes. Let's do some big ones. And at the time of listing them, you see, I can wrap it, pack it, and it's ready. And as soon as it's won, it's out the door. Okay, so what's the first one, Andy? I've come off eBay for now, moved my auction order to changechecker.com. Aha, there's Andy's store. Have a look at Andy's store over on Change Checker. George's Draw subscribers only. £100 Casper Cash. You can get some entries in George's Draw for later on in the stream. That's open until 7:20. You've got 14 minutes. It automatically closes. So get your entries if you want to have a go in the stream later on. Okay. So a shuffle. Have a shuffle. And off we go. So £100. And Jeffrey Brinklow wins the first one. I had to have a minor operation today. So if I'm not my usual, where am I going? My usual bubbly what's name self, that'll be the reason why. I had to have a bit of local anaesthetic while they did it. So, oh, I thought I'd just put that up. There we go. £75 Casper Cash. So please do have a go in George's Draw later on. £150 an entry, 225 quid up for grabs. Mark Dando. If any of you are into reselling, you will definitely want to look at those auctions, because I absolutely guarantee you that they will, that they will end up selling for less than what, you know, the buy it now kind of prices. Generally always do with the auctions on stuff that there's, you know, a fair amount of. Jeffrey Brinklow gets a double ups. Well done, Jeffrey. Good shot. Okay. I think you've got 4 silvers today. I don't quite know how that happened. You've got a lot of prizes today. Right, so now we go to the raffle subscribers. Open. I think the anaesthetic's starting to wear off. £25 Casper Cash. 106 entries we've got in this one. No, it's not. No, that's the wrong one and all. Oh, see, it is starting to wear off. Let's have 2 lots of local anaesthetics. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Raffle subscribers, Mystery Bunch coin. This is just for the people that have got a raffle subscription. A good idea to get one. Why not join in? Oliver Lambert Shaw, well done, mate. Why not join in and get a raffle subscription? 38 to 1 chance of winning that prize every week. Now we go on to the other one. Little bit of advanced news. Been talking to a charity that's a dog charity that they rehome. They're UK based, but they rehome dogs from places like Romania and stuff like that in the UK. There's a lot of that goes on there. And I mean, our dog Casper, he came from Evening Eddie. He came from Spain. The one before that, Hector, he came from Ireland, Southern Ireland. So anyway, I digress. So they're interested in us making a coin for them. On their Twitter account, they've got 20-odd thousand followers. I don't know what kind of customer base they've got. But watch this space and I'll let you know. I don't know if I mentioned it to you before or if I was talking to one of you privately. Can't remember now. So many conversations. Ian Menham wins the PCC. You might remember that I told you that I'd put my coins in a shop in town. And it appears that the chap that owns the shop that I was talking to just before Christmas died over Christmas in a motorbike accident. I don't know what's happening as far as the shop is concerned. When I get a chance, I'll go down there and I'll give him a ring. I didn't want to bother her too much because of what's going on. She must be in a terrible state, the wife. So that could be stopping as soon as it started. Christopher Robin goes to Gary Wareham. Well done, Gary. Greenwich Mean Time. Greenwich Mean Time. And the idea moving forward will save doing just one at a time. It's obviously not enticing people. Oliver Lambert, sure, well done to you. It's obviously not floating people's boats enough to come and look and join and stuff. Maybe people are looking at it and thinking it's just one coin. It's just one coin at a time. Who can be bothered? I'm trying to second guess, all the reasons why somebody might not be interested. Because it's obvious by the number of entries on here, that we're not got that many people doing it. Fish and chips. So maybe bigger and bigger parcels would do it. I don't know, but we'll give it a go. Gary Waring wins a fish and chips. That's a double up for Gary. Well done, Gary. Double decker bus. Double decker bus. You can tell me what you think to the idea of like having bigger ones, if and you want to. Tracy Gardner grabs that one. Well done, Tracy. Little present on its way to you. And that is double decker bus. Next up, we've got one in the list. This is a Bunce pack. (2017) and 2022 Bunce pack. 2 times 50p. That's Benjamin Bunny and Harry Potter. So 2 Bunce packs, Royal Mint. I think the Royal Mint or change checker packs. Something like that. Not many entries for this. They're buncy as well. And Oliver wins that one as well. Whoops. Copy. Rolling. Thank you, Andy. Off we go. Rowing. Bunce pack. Olympic rowing. A buncy pack. Gary Waring. That's a hat trick for Gary so far. You've got to be in it to win it. If you don't take the time to get in it, you can't possibly win it. Now then, this is 2 Bunce packs again, £2 coins, GB. What's GB? I've forgotten. WS is Walter Scott. GB is, can't remember. You'll know if you've entered it. What's GB? What is it? Hello, Jeffrey. If you get a pen and paper, Jeffrey, I mean, you may not want to bother. It's entire, I know, but you might at the same time. Copy. Whatever that GB was, Graham Bell. Thank you, Andy. Graham Bell and Walter Scott. That's what that was. You had a little win earlier, Jeffrey, in George's draw. Now we've got a couple more people joined. I will take a moment just to show you. So on the screen in front of you, there's a web address. If you get a pen and paper, you can always ask me for it by text and I'll give it to you. And it's raffle, raffall.com/TGBCH_prizes. That takes you to this profile here. This is the profile. This is a profile just for TGBCH, some of their people that are already interested in raffles, and let them know about our site. There is a Harry Potter 1 ounce up there for 50p, and there's not been many entries because these are not public. Because I've trying to work out how to use this site, and they don't have to charge a lot of money to make one public. So if it ain't public, you have to rely on your own followers because no one else can see it. And I can't cancel these now. I can't stop them. So there's going to be very, very, very few entries. I've dropped a right ricket with these 4, and there's nothing I can do. I can't change it. So you might as well take advantage of it. That one's, I mean, a couple of these I think haven't even got any entries. Pete Fort, Birmingham Commonwealth Games, Alan Turing Silver, and the Peter Rabbit 2018 Munching. So these are well worth getting on there and having a go. And then the other thing to let you know is, and the link for that, and you'll put that in a minute as well. And again, you can get it off me by text, is some auctions I'm putting up tomorrow. There's 2 running already. A Peedfort William 40th birthday. It's a couple of £100 coin. It's up to £10.60. Alan Turing Enigma Silver Proof and a TGBCHQ Gardens Christmas. That's up to £36. And there's 5 days left on that, 4 days left on the William. And as I say, I'm going to bung a load up tomorrow. So, and they're going to be sort of parcely. So watch out for those, and they're going to be worth a little bid on. Right, Mr. Menham won that one. I've done that, haven't I? Yes. I tried raffle, but didn't get there. It's taken me a bit of time to work out how to use it. And I did. What was the next one? Ah, there it is. 40th anniversary. And I had a go on a couple of the raffles, obviously, to see how it works and everything. And flipping out, I won one. I won this cash raffle. Doesn't seem to have been much, but I've messaged the people, but they haven't got back to me yet. 2003, 40th anniversary of the Queen's coronation. But they do seem to have, if the advertising, etc., is to be believed, they've got over 100,000 members. And I just want to harness a few hundred of those. I'm not greedy. Just, you know, if I can attract a couple of 100 people over, it could make all the difference. I'm in now. Tried again. Excellent. And you can't see how many entries have been sold unless you tree. That's how they work. So if any of you get any entries, you can feel free to say how many entries there are in it or whatever. Derek Clark, he likes those. He likes his history stuff. Well done, Derek. There's a couple of wins for you. That's nice. I did put a raffle up there, also on that same account, over £1,300 worth of coins. And what am I looking for? Florence Nightingale. This one's Florence Nightingale Bunce Pack and Isle of Man Christmas. 140 entries. And they refused it. And I paid to make it public. And when I messaged them, they said, the system won't allow you to have more than 3 raffles at a time. Well, I've already got 4. So that didn't work out very well. And you couldn't have paid for it because it won't let you have one. So, well, here's a copy of my payment from the bank. I did pay for it. And they've gone and refused it now. So when these 3 raffles are finished, the next ones going up are going to be big ones. They're all going to be over £1,000 worth. Make it worth winning, and hopefully get some attention, because I notice a lot of the collectibles, there are some really big raffles on there. I mean, there was one for a Rolex and a trip to Miami, and that had 147,000 entries a couple of quid ago. 5 bunce packs. So maybe get more interest if they're bigger. Don't know. Got to try it, haven't you? You've got to try it. But I'm giving you the heads up on it all, on both the auctions and because some of you are into buying and reselling. Well, if that's the case, certainly with the auctions, you'll make some money. Cool, he's been lucky today. Hasn't he? Copy. What was that one for? 5 bunce packs. Well done. I think that's the first time I've ever seen Oliver win 3. Times 2018 Penguins. And I don't know whether or not my head's going in the right direction or not, but I'm trying to think logically, and I'm thinking individual little raffles for like a couple of coins here, a couple of coins there, 1 coin here, 1 coin there. You know, you maybe it's just thinking it's not even worth me leaving Emmerdale for even for 10 minutes. You know, you're breaking into people's time. They've got to go on, they've got to do something, they've got to click buttons, pay money. Maybe people might be a bit more open and interested in doing that if the prizes themselves are a lot bigger. And maybe I've made a mistake in going down the small prizes route. Hence, maybe that's why it's waned off a bit. Silver proof 5p, 72 entries, that's all. But maybe if that was put with 3 or 4 silvers or Stone. Silver proof Second World War. There it is. So where's that? 350 quid's worth of coins there. Up for 50p a go. Silver proof, silver proof. Oh, Gary Waring here, Menham. Gary Waring, Gary Waring. Billionaire Boy. This one got a few entries. A 156 entries. Luck one. Oh, Mr. Brabin. Well done, Richard. Last but not least, BBC Silver Proof. I think there's only one of those. $151 entries. 4, 5, 6, 7. And off we jolly well go. The other thing about that other site is there's no wheel or anything like that, no live thingy. Jeffrey Brinkley, well done, mate. You get an email telling you that the draw's been made and to log in and see if you're a winner. At first, I thought there was no point logging in because if you're a winner, you'll get an automatic email saying you've been a winner. No, you don't. You have to log in, click on your tickets, and then you've got 3 options. You've got a couple of options: live, drawn, won. So you can see what tickets you've got that are still running. You click on one and it shows you the ones that you've won, and you've only got 2 weeks to claim your prize. And then if you click on drawn, it shows you all the ones that you've entered that have been drawn. So that's worth bearing in mind because it took me quite a bit of time to work that out. I'm just as pleased I didn't actually win anything, because if I had, apart from that one that I did win, but if I'd have won something else, I'd have run out of time. Live spins, Jeffrey Brinklow times 6. I'm in now. That says there's 201. Delete that off. Just say. Okay. 6 spin 3. My aesthetic's wearing off and it's starting to smart a bit. Combs. Now, I might have told you this already. In fact, I think I have, but when I send out any 50p's now, they have been proper cleaned. And they should be nice and shiny. Even, you know, one that like you know is knackered and dirty, always when you find it. The library and dictionary, always dirty. It's really very rare you ever find a flipping nice shiny one. They've come out so shiny. Has the winning prizes from last week been spent? Talking about what was won on the raffle that we spun the wheel for, or are you talking about your monthly spins? 20 island coins. Because if you're talking about raffle site wins, Chris posts them out the very next day. It's me that's behind. If you're talking about these type of spins like Jeffrey spins here, then no. I've managed to do a couple of parcels each week, but I am shamefully behind and I need to put a bit more time into getting them out. Monthly spins, no, I'm sorry, Rob. I will be contacting you though to see what you want to do. Do you want it as you've won it, or do you want to swap anything? So I'll always contact you before I post. I won't just automatically post if I know you, because I know that sometimes you want to swap. Flopsy Bunny. That's that. And then we go to Jeffrey again for 6 super wheel spins. So I'll do 6 spins and then we'll go and do the spin number 2. Thank you, Rob. I have got to get my arse in gear, but I must get these auctions done tomorrow because I've got to get that cash in. Things are a bit on the desperate side, and I need to get some cash in really quickly. And by doing them in auction format, I mean, I'm putting them up 99p no reserve. So by doing them in auction format, it might just attract a few people to follow and, you know, pay attention. Maybe some new people to get the details and come across. We haven't had any new people join the stream in ages, have we? I'm talking a lot. I'm trying to take my mind off it because it's starting to hurt a bit. Something to Britannia and a Joker. Dun dun dun. Right. Now we'll do the multiplication spins. And there's a couple of links there. If anybody would like to, thanks Andy, if anybody would like to join in with those auctions or save the link to the auction, definitely save both links. Copy the links and save them. However you save links, but save them. Because even if there's nothing, you don't want to have a go now, you're definitely going to want to have a go later. At some point you're going to want to have a go because I'm going to put some really good stuff up. It's just got to go. It's all got to go. Times 5 for the diversity. Boccia Olympics. Oh, Jeffrey. Times 6 for the Boccia. Well done. Now we're going to go for the Isaac Newton. There's a 9. Times 3 for the cycling. Times 3 for the Britannia. How many for the Joker? Times, oh, that's going to hurt. 600 quid's worth there. Where do we go now? Second George's draw. Thank you, Andy. So I'll just put, which one should I put up? I'll put that one up while I'm just going to, let's give that a refresh. Don't think anybody else has bid on it anyway yet. Oh yes, it has, look. The Peadfort Duke of Cambridge, Prince William 40th birthday, that's gone up to £20. So it's 10% of its retail value or more, actually. There are people selling it for a lot more. Right, Ian, go to sort this out. TGBH admin. So just talk amongst yourselves while I go and get this done, or go and have a little go on the auction, or go and have a little go on the entries for those 4 silver coins that are on raffle. Right, are we ready? So we're changing over to second George's draw and £100 Casper Cash. Mark's British Coins, good evening, mate. Have a little look at the beginning of the stream, Mark's British Coins. If you haven't heard me say, to talk about both the raffle site, raffle, which is what's on the screen in front of you going across the screen, raffle.com/TGBCH_prizes. That will take you to our profile where we have 4 raffles. You can get 50p each for some silver coins. And on top of that, we've also got, which I'll show you in a minute, a couple of auctions running where you can get some stuff pretty cheap to sell on, make a profit on. Rob Barnes, you got one, Rob? So this is what you can see over at the raffle site, Mark's British Coins. I'll just show everybody one last time. And here's what happened there. No. What's going on there? No one's doing that. It's just written, I've put Rob Barnes' name in and it's gone like, 10 times the size. Anyway, over at raffle, Mark's British Coins, 50p, enter into Harry Potter 2-ounce 1 silver proof. Birmingham Commonwealth Games Peatfort, 50p, you can enter that one. Alan Turing silver proof, 50p, and a Perspex 2018 Rabbit 50p. So any of those are not going to be many entries because they're not live and I've messed up somewhere along the line. And then for auctions, the link is in there, and this is a link to the auctions. There's only 2 at the moment, but there will be more tomorrow. So there's going to be a fair few on here. Certainly worth keeping your eye on if you want to make a few quid. So it'll be like wholesaling to you, but wholesaling to the person that pays the most. Okay, thanks, Andy. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Thanks for checking in, and we'll catch up with you next week. All right, a bit of love out in the bucket. Bye for now.